Hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are watching us from. Welcome to pre-market analysis for Monday, July 2020 on Successful Trading YouTube channel. All right. So let's see here. What screen, which one of my multiple screen am I sharing so that I do not lose the little audience we have? So I think you guys are seeing the inside of Power E-Trade, and I'm going to the market view to start off with. So that's what you guys are seeing. Then in the control room, I can see that we have 5 concurrent viewers. Hey, good afternoon, Miss Michelle. I hope you had a great weekend. Good evening, Miss Carol. Good morning, one of my closest neighbor, Mr. Beto. Great conversation the other night, my friend. And yes, Miss Michelle, I have proof that I did relax. So well, you will hear more about it. Just be patient. Hear or see more about it, I should say. Okay, so who else do we have here that I have not greeted? Hey, Mr. Mark. Mr. Mark, it's hey, straight up 60 puts on SQ going to for 1,000 bagger. Well, we do have SQ as on alert. Again, we know that this show is strictly for subscriber, and we know that not even half of our subscribers come to this show, right? So we can openly talk about our watch list. So Square is on there, and if you put me on the line, you ask me which direction I'm biased onto. Yes, I'm biased on puts. I don't know about 60. I think I gave our subscribers our strike. Yes, I did. So if you go by 60, hey, if it goes to 60, my friends, not gonna go a 10,000 baggers. Is that what Mr. Mark said? Okay. A 10,000 bagger. Hello, welcome, Mr. Thomas. Welcome, Mr. B. Oh, that would be something, right? Well, thank you for the transition, my friend, because I actually want to talk today about something related. Well, not the 10 bagger per so. Again, 10 baggers are just, that's not what we're aiming for, right? We want consistency. Hey, good morning, Mr. Keith. How are you? But I wanted to share. So, I mean, let's first go in the order of things, but we come back to that very bold prediction by Mr. Mark. Hey, Mr. Mark, we know that you are here every morning in the show, so we're going to hold you accountable to it. And obviously, the week is a long week. So 5 days, plenty of time. So trust me, I'm on the bandwagon with you. So I just do not want to stir people in either direction. Leading edge lithium, please, if you are going to be typing the same thing twice, so I'm going to consider this as spam. Lead edging lithium in Australia. So I'm guessing this is spam, and I may just have to remove you. So if I see one more of this post, you're going to be removed. Yeah. So let's just make sure that we keep this here a little bit controlled, if we don't mind. All right. So what are the markets showing us on here? Actually, yeah, I don't have to go to that screen because I have the control. I'm seeing which that you guys are seeing. So SPY is flat, literally. QQQ, these leading US indexes, they are just floating up and down, right? So, especially on the there's no major gap today. So that leads me to one question that I've been getting a great deal of. It's a great question. Hey, successful trading, you provide alerts, subscription alerts on Friday before, or even Thursday night, yeah, before the closing. So, and the reason was given why it is done in that manner, in case there are gaps. Now, certain people have gone straight and say, hey, for them, they just want to strangle those position and baits. But anytime that I give an advice, I always justify why. I don't know if you guys have noticing that. It's never about my opinion, or it's just, and trust me, I have plenty of opinions. I'm not shy. You guys will learn that in due time. But so the question is, which one is best? Is it better to wait until Monday, or you to wait? No, because nothing is telling us that those stocks are going to be moving on Monday. Yeah, that's another misconception. Yeah, when do we enter the trade? We enter the trade when the stock meet the conditions provided in the videos provided on June the 29th. I will always remember June the 29th, folks. So there are those series of bullish, bearish for VWAP. If you haven't read them, gone through them, well, my friend, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, and here's what I can tell you. If you haven't gone through the video that we create for these alerts, because we only have 13 people, 13 views on them. That video is private, meaning that only people who are subscribers can see it. So for me, it's my gauge of knowing actually how many people saw it, believe it or not. So when I see 13 views only, well, that tells me that more than half of the subscribers, they didn't bother going through the video. Well, what the big deal, Telex, right? Okay, well, what's the big deal? Let's just wait. So that's next time that you bring an issue to me or anything, my first thing that I'm going to ask you, did you catch the Saturday video? Yeah. So that will be the telling part. Obviously, you can't tell me, hey, Telex, do you have a way of knowing specifically who watched it? Yeah, because I know your location. So YouTube gave me locations as well. Now I'm going to be scaring a lot of people. Yeah, I know a lot about you guys. At least you are dealing with my publication on the internet. So the question is, should I strangle on Friday or not? It's up to you. Well, for us, we know that it's expensive. Yeah, it can be expensive, meaning you're buying two sets of contract puts and calls in the hope that one of them is going to gap and provide gains. It hasn't been a requirement. Is there a correlation between strangling on Friday and getting 10 bagger? Absolutely not. We have had at least one 10 bagger every single week since we started this on May the 24th, at least one, if not multiples. None of them has been a gap up, a straight gap up on between Friday and Monday. Eventually it will happen, in which case people will tell me, yeah, but Telex, you told us not to. I didn't say that. So use your judgment, right? So just be aware that what's when you strangle, especially if you decide that, hey, you're going to strangle all three. Last week, I mean, people who did it on Adobe, they didn't gain any advantage because Adobe actually slightly gap up. Yeah? And it started going down by the close of business on Monday when most traders took the profit. You will have entered Adobe at a cheaper price. You will have entered Adobe on puts. And then the previous week, either Facebook or Win, I can't go as far back as percentage, but those are the three that they were major ones. They pay over 2,000%. Yeah, none of them was a gap between Friday and Sunday. So just be aware of that. At least when you do that, use your judgment and be aware exactly what you are doing. All right, so that's it. What I want to talk about today. I want to talk about something, it's an opportunity of a clarification, because I know that there are people definitely not even subscribed, that are non-subscriber out there who are catching these videos. So I want to clarify what successful trading does. So if you are looking at successful trading as a subscription alert service that's going to spoon feed you in the traditional sense, we spoon feed you. Don't get me wrong. We provide the expiration, we give you the stock, and we give you the strike. I mean, the only thing that we don't give you is how much profit to take. But who are we to tell you that, to deny you of your, I don't know, if you're like Mr. Mark this morning, your 1,000 baggers on Square. So it's, I mean, I'm hoping that it's okay for you to determine how to take profit. And if you don't know how to exit a position, we will teach you strategies, right? We will even teach you how to enter a position safely. That's we do on here. But this is not by no means that one of those alert systems where, oh, we're going to be sending you an email to go on your inbox that, hey, buy to open this contract for 35 cents. And then for you, when you go to execute that trade, guess what? That entry, that's entry price is no longer available, because those guys who send you those alert, they are front runners onto those trades, and they send that to you when the trade has worked for them. That's where they can then go to the statistic and tell you that, hey, look at percentage win. But for you who is subscribing to that, you have never seen that. For us, complete opposite, right? We actually teach you how to enter cheap ones with the highest return on here by using some of the technique that we teach on our one-on-one coaching. So really, I want anybody who's out there catching this video to be mindful of that. And if you still have questions, please, my calendar is online. You go to successfultrading.com, you schedule a meeting. I don't charge for that first meeting, believe it or not. Why? Because for me, actually, I want to screen people. If I'm talking with you, I'm going to have a gauge whether or not you're worth my time. Yeah? Believe it or not. Yeah, I'm still at that stage. I haven't done any marketing for successful trading. It will come in due time. As we speak, a lot of things are in motion. So one of the things that are in motion that I want to talk about today is I'm getting a lot of requests for people who only trade stocks. Yeah? I even have subscribers right now who come from the background of trading stock, and options scare the heck out of them. True story. Yeah? And for me, I feel bad because I haven't been able to convince them that they can leverage. If you have money, trust me, to trade stock, especially in this overvalued market with the stock values that we see, you can trade options easily without fearing, because it's less money, right? That's the advantage of it. But I have traders, I kid you not, who have signed up and who are yet to take advantage of what we have on here. So for them and the rest of the world, I'm actually going to be showing you some statistic about, and then opportunities about how maybe you can merge the best of those two worlds, the option part and the stock side. Because I've been looking at some, not my competition per se, but just some other subscription service on there. And I'm studying the type of statistic that they provide. So they have this one statistic that I'm really, really loving, yeah, which is the average percentage move per trade, yeah. That's of the recommendation. So for me, I've been all over that. So I can give you that. And for me, looking at them on here, I went as far back as the 25th because I don't want to give things that are in the past. I want to give things that actually many of you did saw and you were witness to that. Yeah, because that's where when somebody asks you, you're gonna say, "Oh yeah, I did see him put that in there." It's not something that he's making up or something of the like. So where am I going with this? I'm going with this because I even have people who come on the website. They ask me, "Oh, do you guys trade stock?" I say, "Yeah, there are people who trade stock. Trust me, there are people who trade stock." So they are, but some people are under the impression that, oh, they cannot trade options because options are difficult and all. So they're comfortable trading stocks. So and they will ask me, could I find them some small cap stocks that they can trade? And again, my system can take any type of stock, but I told them, no, I don't have penny stock in there. We have cheap stock, right? We have stock in the $50. We have a few stock in we have FCX in our watch list, which is less than $12. So if you want to trade it. But where I'm going with this is the fact that the system, the successful trading alerts, they're actually showing a potential to make use of them. And one trader in particular is doing that right now. She explained that to me on last week. And then it dawned on me that, yes, I'm going to actually be feeding her the data to show her over the last 8 weeks or 10 weeks, the stocks that we have in our watch list, the average percentage move per week, meaning that if you were to buy the stock when it alerted, obviously if you're buying the stock, you can only make money if the stock goes up, right? That's my problem with people that trade stock, because what's going to happen the week that everything is bearish, and we have had a week like that, yeah? that you're not shorting the stock. But if you allay that, you're trading the stock, you buy the stock, and you're going to say, hey, Telex system is saying that in average, over a week time, it can move X percent, yeah, then for you, you can buy puts in the other direction so that you are protected on that trade. If, let's say, the market goes belly up. That's something that I'm going to actually be suggesting to a couple of people who are not with us, but they have contacted me outside on the website before that, hey, they wanted to trade stock. And for some of you, I've already talked, especially this weekend, about, hey, if you have stocks, because for me, if you notice, they're always the same stocks, right? If you have stocks that you want us to be trading that are not part of the list, I would gladly input them in the system. And what will happen is that those stocks, the system will give us an alert when it's time to trade those stocks. So let me switch screen on here and show a little bit of the statistic. This is a world premiere, folks. So drum roll. This is world premiere into the background of, hopefully I didn't promise something that I cannot deliver. Okay, should be sharing an Excel spreadsheet. So now I'm all in the open. So to share the statistics on here. So you're seeing in the Excel spreadsheet, these are just what I'm tracking. I'm just tracking the ticker that we provided on watch list. Don't worry about the left-hand side or anything. The column that I want you to focus on is column E, meaning that the average move in either direction of some of the stock. And what I did with that, I'm taking that average, I'm averaging that over the list overall. So this is telling us that in average, these stocks on here have moved 6.2% in either direction. Yeah, in whatever the direction that moved the most. Obviously, if you were to take ADSK, for instance, last week, and you were you didn't make money in that case. If you shorted the stock, you made money. If you bought puts, yes, you made money on there because it moved south by 7.2, minus 7.2%. But in average, then all of these is 6.2%. The week before that, not that I'm going fast on here, the week before that, my system here is telling me that we have average move of 9.6%. So then imagine yourself, especially I'm hoping that that trader who does this technique, I didn't tell her to do that. She has been trading stock prior to coming to us. So she figured, hey, if these alerts are coming, so she alerted me was it on Friday that, hey, she traded the stock straight up and made some money. Obviously, the money being made on the stock that's moving, let's say even in the best of case, right? Your stock moving 9.6%, you trade the stock on it versus somebody who bought puts on it. The person who bought put on it made way, way much more money. An example here, this 6% move on here on FedEx over the course of 24 hours, I think many of you were in the room, you attested it went as high as 650%, if I recall. Those options, when we gave them the strike for 165 calls, if you took the 165 calls and you didn't do something else, yeah, from 50 cents to over $3 something over the course of 48 hours. But your opportunity here, it's definitely, hey, you can trade the stock at the same time as the option if you want, or you can trade the stock and then just take the put option as a hedge on holding that. So I'm going to quickly go on here. The week before that, it was 9.6% in average. Yeah, this is average of the movement of the stock. Example, in the week of July 6th, these are week beginning. Yeah, I use week beginning. So the date can be week beginning here or week ending. Doesn't matter already. Roku moved 24.5% in the good direction, meaning that if you were trading that stock, you made huge money. Again, the strategy will be trying to hold that stock over the course of that week because that's what successful trading AI is giving. In this case here, JD moved 15% in that week. Yes, 10% in that week. What we are measuring, it's between the time the alert come on Friday, right, to the highest peak in that week. So you guys are familiar with that on here. The week of June 29, our average here was 7.3%. Some of them in the negative, like B1. Some of them in the positive, like Facebook. Again, the system is not bearish, not bullish. The system is measuring movement and big movement to boot. The week before that, everybody remembers Win, right? If you shorted Win, yeah, but if you were buying Win just as a stock, you wouldn't have made money. We made money trading the puts, which the 75 puts, if you remember, the stock went all the way to $68. That was a 22% move. But in average, over for these, how many were they on that week? 10 stock, 8.4% in average. So I'm going to be compiling all of these statistics on here, and then that's going to help me actually attract new type of subscribers or people willing who can use our service who are more comfortable trading stocks. But really for me, I'm still going to try to convince some of our subscribers that, hey, if you can't trade that stock, because instead trading any one of those stocks, even like AMD, if you buy 1,000 shares of AMD, that's $50,000, my friend. If you have an account that's allow you, I don't know, margin, maybe some people have account with margin, but you can trade option with margin, right? Because the most that you can lose on an option when you buy it, again, I'm going through that education with some of you, it's just whatever you bought for that option. When you are selling options, yeah, I think things can go a bit worse. So that's that. I want you to talk to actually not really the subscriber. I think the outside world will be more curious about that. And hopefully when I start a marketing campaign, I have data now to back out and especially to compare with some of the numbers that I see out there. So please, maybe you can help me out. You guys, I know you all have subscription program, right? Tell me what is the average move the average move on that system that you had per trade, meaning per stock. How much the stock are moving. I have some, and I can tell you that when I compare them to the number of successful tradings, I'm just laughing. So, all right, so that's what we want you to share today. And to clarify, again, what does this do for you, subscribers? If you haven't seen that now, this should give you the confidence of, hey, this is what you're paying for. These stocks are moving. There's money to be made out of this system, really, if nothing, yeah? All right, let's take some questions and try to answer them on here. Thank you for the likes, folks. We have 14 concurrent viewers. That's awesome for a Monday. Especially, this is summertime, right? Most people are on vacation, but I don't know where they go. I mean, what part of the world you can go on vacation these days in a time such as this? So let me read some of the comments here. Look at Twilio today. Twilio target price increased to 240 by Morgan Stanley. Okay, well, some of us, we already made money, Mr. Thomas, on Friday, right, on Twilio. So you see again, the Telex AI alerts before the news come out. Psh, unbelievable. This is magic. No, but seriously. Okay, folks. Thank you for the likes. Oh, thank you for the likes, folks. Costa veranda for vacation. Yes. Okay, Miss Michelle, where the heck is Costa veranda? Darredo Dome. Gaxi, distance learning technology. Okay, Darredo Dome, I'm going to give you the same warning as I gave to leading edge lithium. So please, no spamming on this on this broadcast, okay? I will remove you. I will remove you. So I'm not sure what the dollar sign means or anything, if it's something legit. Outside my back. Oh my goodness. Okay, for those who do not know, Miss Michelle, for privacy reason, I really do not like to talk about some of the things that we talk on, well, because I get to interact with some of you really other things than just talking stock. Okay, so this is what for me I enjoy more about. So Miss Michelle is in Europe, so when she's talking about outside her back door, I can only imagine. Costa veranda. So for those who are not of Latin origin, a veranda actually means something in Latin. So the French-speaking person that I am, I understood what she meant by veranda. Oh, my goodness. All right. So Thomas is inviting people to Florida. Seriously, people are still going there. Well, remember, Florida is a bubble, right? Like the NBA Basketball Association, they're going to start the games near this a world in what they call it, a bubble. That's what it is. So what bad thing can happen in the bubble? Yeah, everything is controlled. Life is great. So nothing possibly can go wrong. I think I will take the Costa Veranda across the pond before I try Florida. All right, folks. Okay, so maybe I take it that it's good to start in the light mode like this. Let's switch screens here a little bit and maybe let's take a final look, if there are no questions, inside of Power E-Trade to see if there has been any movement on the indexes. Actually, we didn't check the individual stock. We will take a look at that here. The individual indexes are what's new. QQQ is leading. I think I had a dream on QQQ, but I'm not going to share that because I think I was taking a nap yesterday and I woke up and had a dream that I can't remember on QQQ. So some of my family members, they have the ability to have dreams that come true. So I've been encouraging them to write them down. If that has rubbed up on me, if this dream starts to come true, I will definitely be sharing it with you. It was on QQQ, and I still can't remember it. So, so more to come on that. Then the charlatan that I am definitely will be confirmed when I start telling people, hey, please take this trade. I had a dream on it. Oh, boy. Okay, more seriously. We have on our bigger watch list. Oh, we have some movers on here. So we have some heavy movers here. So Baba, and I'm guessing most of the stock from China, they are gapping up, right? So well, they are gapping up all except one of them that has just been a drop. So Baba is up. What's the FXI index? I don't see it here, but it's an index, so Baba can be up for reason not known of there. And then on the other end of the spectrum, we have, well, XTX is down, Western Digital is down. But I mean, all of these, anything down less than 1% in this market doesn't mean anything anymore. Anything up 1% doesn't mean anything anymore. So people you can see on here, I haven't quite put in my watch list, right? So actually, let's go ahead and do that. So for those who haven't done it yet, so I mean, again, nobody's watching this, so they wouldn't. Nobody who's not a subscriber wouldn't figure out what's going on here. So this is what we do, right? I already have my watch list created. For people who have E-Trade, I think let me do all the steps. So I'm gonna go to watch list and change the name of the watch list. Yeah, because it was called July 13 the other day. So I'm gonna go here, edit watch list. If you're wondering how to do that, it was under default watch list. So let me go there again. Oh boy. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so I want to go to watch list. All right, so let me bring the one that I want to modify the name on. It's empty, yeah, because all of which that were on that watch list, they were option expiring last week. So meaning you don't have to delete them. At least one of you, I don't know if you went through that, but you don't have, they are all gone on mine. So notice that. So now if I want to change the date, I just edit watch list, and instead of July 13, so for me, I take the beginning of the week, yeah, the first day of the week. So I'm gonna call it July 20th, yeah, and then I'm gonna quickly go in here and say option. We made a video for this, folks. If you are catching this broadcast in pre-market analysis for July 20th, 2020 at almost 6:20 Pacific time, 9:20 Eastern time on Successful Trading's YouTube channel, we are showcasing how to create a watch list for your options, because then you can easily track it. You can even set alerts on that. Those specific options. Obviously, our subscribers, they have specific strikes and expiration already given to them. So they just go and select on here. So I'm selecting one of them here. And here it is in there. And then I want to do the reverse of it, because now, I mean, our watch list is smaller this week. I really, really can't wait for it to be 7 stock or less. So then here, I'm just going to put both in there. save. Dang. So I have that one on there. What's the second one? The second one, all right. So I don't know what call level did what put level did we use in here? Let me check it on my other screen. Oh, actually, yeah. Uh, people cannot see the screen anyway, so I didn't switch. So the second one I'm using, okay, I see what I'm using. So, okay, so I just lost it. So it selects you cannot be serious. Okay, quickly here. Okay, so very quickly on here, I come on here. It's a principle. I mean, just how to put it in the watch list. Yeah. And then the other side. All right, I did two of them. So if this is something that you had not done, at least you get to do that live. All right. Okay, so a few minutes before the market, let's go in here. Any question, folks? Thank you, everybody, for liking. Oh, actually, you see, wow, this thing, there's a delay. There's definitely a delay because as I'm speaking, I can see which that I was doing moments ago inside of, oh, did it catch up? No, there are lots out there, so I don't know exactly how much delay there is. Okay, folks, thank you for catching the live broadcast. It's Monday. We can ease ourselves inside into the trading week. If you have any questions, oh yeah, there's a question that comes for, so people, the subscribers, they know that they get access to one free coaching session. So the question is, people are curious until, hey, can they schedule a coaching session outside? Yes, you scheduling. You can use the same calendar, but those are not free. So, what's the cost of an outside of your once a month? If you're a monthly subscribers, or if you're a yearly subscriber, you know how many you have. It's $99. So yes, because a lot of people have been inquiring about that lately. So I'll leave you with this. Just please, patience is key. Patience is key. You will always have plenty of time before a stock move, and thus taking a trade should be something that it's high percentage trade for you. Thank you, everybody. We catch you tomorrow, same place, same time, same actors, hopefully, and have a great trading session. Bye-bye.